Diplomats in Burma are warning that the death toll caused by Cyclone Nargis could rise as high as 100,000. Satellite pictures show the extent of damage caused by a huge tidal surge that slammed into the Irrawaddy Delta, causing a huge loss of life.
Only now is the full scale of this disaster beginning to emerge. This is what's left of Labata, one of the first towns to feel the full force of the cyclone as it ripped across the Irrawaddy Delta. The tidal surge it created swamped the town, washing away lives and leaving behind a sea of mud and mayhem. Those few who survived took refuge in what was left standing, carrying what little of their lives remained. "Nobody's left but me and the child," this woman says. "I don't know where the others have gone."
Dead bodies and lying on the ground, and also there's a dead body on the river floating, so they were quite desperate.
Today, as we travelled through the Irrawaddy Delta, we came across villagers trying to reconstruct their lives. Even in places that were easily accessible, no aid had arrived. People were scavenging for what nature had left behind, but there wasn't much.
Pierpont is typical of many of the towns and villages you come across when you drive into the Irrawaddy Delta. There are 700 homes here, and almost every single one has been destroyed. These are the people that the international community wants to come in and help, and these are the people that are still waiting for some kind of assistance.
The villagers told me they had heard that foreign aid was on its way, and that they needed it fast. And that is the question that hangs over this crisis. How many people are left alive in the flooded areas still locked off from the world by broken bridges and blocked roads? What does seem clear is that this disaster could be approaching the scale of the Asian tsunami. The only difference being that last time the international community didn't have to cajole and persuade the worst affected governments to let them help. The generals here refused then, and this time around are only slowly, reluctantly opening the door to help. But it's not happening fast enough for those still suffering. But the rescue operation is at the moment desperately slow, and the longer it takes, the more chance that disease will get a grip on those already weakened by 5 days without food, shelter and water. The wrangling over permissions and visas for the international aid groups may be costing lives by the hour.